Yeah. So anyway, so with that, no, I can't reply to that. No, Direct with the directions are on a world scale. The directions are on a country scale. They're on a suburb scale, and they're on your home as well. And so, with the three that you see, that is what's in the center this year. But what I want to talk about is first is the southeast. So in the southeast on February the 4th, 2024, Victoria will become the state, if you want, in a country that will actually go forward with everything, as in delivering something, carrying something, and producing something, that sort of thing. Okay, so if you look at the lines, so here we have a broken line, a broken line, a broken line, three broken lines. That's what the trigram of it is in the southeast Victoria. So these broken lines, the way we look at these when we're describing these as trigrams is we go back to um, God toils in the abysmal and things like that. So in this, it is that the woman receives the sperm, carries it, and then delivers it. So do you see how that goes in and out? So that's what is happening here after February the 4th. This energy has been negative for 100 whatever years, and it is now positive for 60 years. This energy actually also represents females. So whoever the matriarch of the family is. So if you have your mother or your mother-in-law in the house, then they will actually rule. Not just hinting at there, that's all. Sorry, what was that? We can't look at it that way. So, no, no. Sorry, I didn't get that question. That actually is not how we look at it. So let's look at the center. The center has the three. So the three here is male. That male is in the center. Now, on the old map, the United States apparently was the center of the world in that sense. But now it's just changed too much. And whether it changed because, Tasmania drifted away or whatever it is, and yeah, something like that. But so it's come back. The female thing energy has come back. And yes, it came back early as a year ago. And you could see that females are going to come into power. I know a few African countries have females now. Italy's, God family country. And she's a strong, very confident woman. And we're not going to get females come back as, what's there as, selling. I don't know if that was what were those plastics? Anyway, you guys understand it. No, I mean you don't understand it, but the girls understand it, even though there's no girls here. Anyway, so how it works is that the female is not going to sit at home, polish everything, all of that sort of stuff, and then still make herself look absolutely wonderful for when hubby comes home to serve food. So when I say we've gone back 60 years, we haven't gone back to that. We have gone back 60 years where when the woman speaks, you bloody listen. So that's how it is. Now, because that three is in the center, that three in the center is, um, angry young men, frustrated young men, conflicted, quarreling young men, that kind of stuff. So, what you will see, and when someone sent this to me first, I actually thought it was what a great turnout for a march. It wasn't a march, these are all trying to cross the border, and they're letting them cross the border. Yeah. And then when you look at the two, this is in the US, by the way. When you look at the two has in the southeast, it also has the four. The four is like the sail, right? The wind that is sailing, that is boats, right? When this was all written, that is boats sailing across. We have the boats coming. We will not have it to that, to that degree where the US has it, but we will have it here. And you won't know about it until someone else gets your job. Someone less qualified, you'll be overqualified, and etc. etc. This is what it's telling us via the trigrams on a world scale. You want to believe it, you don't. We'll see how many of you are here next year. Yeah, go ahead. Um, well, what you said, yes, that is true. That every country makes a decision, but not every. No, I haven't seen a country that's made the right decision. Tell me a country that's made the right decision. Yeah. So if this is happening in the US and they're processing people within 3 months, isn't that what would eventually happen here? You don't think? Ah, yeah, we've got a copycat here. He's not a leader, he's a copycat. Anyway, so that's how we look at what is the energy, what is it doing, and the two has come in. It is the bomb for the women, for the females, for the matriarchs, that type of thing. And what has left, the energy that has left, actually was fertility, it was youthfulness, it was the right thing, it was right mind, right state, all of that. That has that has already left. Right. I know it's not supposed to until February 4, but it has already left. And how do we know that? Look at the young of the world, look at the youth of the world, and that will tell you it has already left in most places. So by February 4, it would actually have gone. And you guys don't have to worry about it because the youth are not going to take your job anymore. Yes, what's the question?